Hey, it's Joe Haggerty from Boston Hockey Now, reporting for CLNS Media here at TD Garden after the Bruins lost Game 7 to the Florida Panthers 4-3 in overtime. And I can tell you, I feel like in my career covering the Boston Bruins, I've covered way too many Game 7 losses in the playoffs with this team, aside from 2011 when they won the Cup. And this is just another one that's kind of par for the course. And really, when I look at it, it boils down to very simple terms. Patrice Bergeron injured, herniated disc in the back that he got playing that last game of the regular season, meaningless game in Montreal. And Brad Marchand, who just obviously never got fully to his best game this entire season, coming back from double hip surgery. Both of them weren't good enough in this Game 7. On the ice for the game-tying goal with less than 2 minutes to go in the third period. On the ice in overtime when they end up losing it. Marchand playing a factor, big factor in both of those goals getting given up. And just, he looked out of sorts the last few games after Game 5 when he had the series on his stick at the end of the third period on a breakaway. Could have won and advanced the Bruins. Instead, he got stoned by Sergei Bobrovsky. He admitted after the game that's something that's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. So,
CLNS Media's Bruins coverage is brought to you by FanDuel. Sign up at FanDuel.com/Boston and make every moment more on America's #1 sportsbook.
You're talking about the Boston Bruins' best players not being as good as Florida's best players. Matthew Tkachuk, Carter Verhaeghe, who scored the overtime winner, Sam Bennett. Those players dominated this series, and that's why the Boston Bruins are getting ready with their tee times right now, and the Florida Panthers are advancing to go play the Toronto Maple Leafs in the second round. This was a lesson, once again, that the regular season, where the Bruins were record breakers and the best of all time, is vastly different than the Stanley Cup Playoffs, something the Bruins seem to be learning again and again in recent years. Joe Haggerty, Boston Hockey Now. You can catch my work over at bostonhockeynow.com.